Good afternoon. Vince DiBenedetto reporting live for LiveFuturesTalk.com from our studios on West Jackson Boulevard in Chicago for Thursday, April 3rd, for Volatility Thursday, which worked beautifully today, and we will talk about that in a little bit. But what's providing the impetus for the higher side of the market today? The low of 32, high of 60, settled at 57, up 14. What's providing this? It's weather. As you see behind me, got delays in planning. That's providing strength in the corn market and providing strength in the other markets. Everybody says, oh, down the road it's going to be negative for beans, and maybe it will because they'll plant less corn and they'll plant more beans. But right now you got to go with the flow and you have to go with the math, and it seems like they want to take it a little bit higher before they take it lower. We opened at 43 to 45. We hung there for a little bit. We went to 48, which was unchanged or a little bit better, 49 being the up number, and we said you got to watch that level. It failed there miserably. Next thing you know, they ripped it down to 32. We mentioned the 30 level being the daily swing. 27.5 was the down number, so somewhere in that area you look to pick it off or look to see if it stabilized. Didn't hang there long, went back up to 38.5, 40, and the next thing you know, it took off to make a new high up at 60, settled at 57 with a 55 to 59. Did get a 60 in there right before the close, and it traded at the mid-am up to 62, 62.5. That being said, now the weather still looks friendly for these markets. Now let's take a look at the technicals that we have for tomorrow. The daily swing is going to be 49 3/4, which we did settle above that by 7.25 cents. You got to look for that for support below. Then you've got the 39.5, the 32, which was today's low. 21 3/4, and then 12.11. Conversely, we look for the stuff to pop. Top side tonight. My theory is that you're going to take this up higher tomorrow. They're going to keep this upside buoyancy to the market, and then I believe they're going to dupe you into thinking you should be long into the weekend when you really should be short. I do look for some kind of an extended break to come in, especially if they do plant the amount of beans they were talking about, and if they begin to start planting more because of the delay in the planting. I could see a nice break coming here in the beans. But we're talking about for tomorrow. We're talking about for tonight. I think there's going to be strength. Guys did sell this stuff late. They are short coming into the night. Let's take a look at what we have there. 57 settles. 66 is the 100-day, 67.5 first set of resistance. It's going to be a stout area, but I think if you're long, what I would do is my strategy would be to maybe get out of half there and look for this area above. This is the juicier area as far as I see it. 77 3/4, second set of resistance. 79 3/4, the weekly swing. We've been talking about the weekly swing for the last couple of days. I think it's going to provide the magnet tomorrow. And it might not even stop there. It depends what you're doing with your outsides. You got to watch your outsides. They're important also, even though the beans did kind of lead. Because if you can't get through the 79 3/4, 80 level, you really don't have anything until $13, and then this 13.11 level, and then 13.20. We'll talk about the parameters one more time. Daily swing is 49 3/4. It's right below, 8 cents below where we settled. And tomorrow, Friday, opposite. Whichever way we open, we should do the opposite within the first hour. Looks as if it will be called higher tonight. What do you do? Below the market, 49 3/4 we set as a swing. 39.5 first set of support. 32, 21 3/4, 11, and then that 02.5, if somebody's tossing a shoe tonight, is that weekly number. Top side, we've got that 66 is the 100-day, 67.5 first set of resistance. Second set of resistance, 77.5, and 79 3/4 the weekly swing. Should be a nice magnet, I believe, for this evening. If they decide to go get it through there and everything else is strong, and they really want to make it look like you have to be long into the weekend, we could take it up to $13 or $13.11 or even above there, $13.20, almost limit up. Hope you had a good one today. The math's working again, especially with these smaller ranges. It seems to work better. Today a 28-cent range, yesterday 42, day before that $1.08. This is a little bit more controlled trade. Don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but this has become a weather play, so you know how these Fridays play out. Play the Friday opposite, play the math. Hope you had a good one today. Be careful tonight. There's always tomorrow. Vince DiBenedetto reporting live for Live Futures Talk from our studios in Chicago on West Jackson. Hope you had a good one. We'll talk to you tomorrow before the open. Take care.